fried if I climb it. I'll be darned.
No dice, Vinnie.
What I like best about this tree, what I like best is that it's such a cinch.
Oh, really? Is that what you like best?
Uh-huh. Well, come on, men. We'll be the first junior classmen of Devon School ever to jump.
I really think we should wait until we are officially seniors, Vinnie. Next spring, maybe.
Time waits for no man, Leopard. There's a war on.
Why do you have to keep calling me Leopard all the time, Vinnie?
Because I hate Elwyn, and I can't pronounce Lepellier.
But it's not my name.
But it's you, Leopard. Somehow it's really you. And this is us, jumping this summer before we're seniors. Somehow it's really us. Okay, who's gonna go first? Is this the branch we're supposed to jump from?
Are you sure the water's even deep enough, Vinnie?
Yeah, that's a long drop.
If I do it, you're all gonna do it, right?
Listen, Phineas.
Look, you can kill yourself.
I really think we should wait.
Here's my contribution to the war effort. Hey, Vinny!
Phineas!
Right?
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
good. Go around the big rock.
side. Oh,
Come on, man. That was great.
Oh, that was great. That's the most fun I've had all summer. Hand me my shirt, will you? Okay, who's next? Well, come on, Gene. Stop standing there showing off. Strip.
This is stupid.
We're roommates, Gene. Don't you think our whole room should jump? It's a piece of cake, I guarantee.
Why do I let you talk me into these things, Phineas?
It's because you're a sucker for my charm, old pal. Now, come on, get up there. Climb. Hey, Gene. When they torpedo the troop ship, they can't stand around admiring the view. Jump! 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 Come on, Gene! Hey, Gene!
I think that one was better than Vinnie's.
All right, pal. Don't start awarding prizes till you've passed the test. The tree is waiting.
Yeah.
Hey, Gene!
Jump, Gene.
What's wrong with Leopard? Cold feet?
Oh, I guess this whole body's frozen. Hey, Leopard! Okay, Chet?
I gotta get back to the dorm. It's almost time for supper.
What?
I mean it, Finny.
Yeah, we can't miss supper. Old man Prudhomme would give us demerits.
Yeah.
Demerits? They don't even give demerits at summer school, Bobby. Besides, this is an act of courage, men. Self-sacrifice.
I heard they can kick you out of Devon for jumping out of that tree. Come on,
Leopard, it's time to eat.
Eat? Come on, men, seriously.
See you later.
Bobby, look, there's a tree and a sun and a river and a war. There's a war going on in case any of you have forgotten. Who has any time to eat? Well, it's just you and me, pal. You're pretty good once I shamed you into it.
You didn't shame anybody into anything.
Yes, I did. I'm good for you in that way. You have a tendency to back down from things unless I give you a little shove.
I've never backed down from anything in my life.
You've backed down from plenty, old pal. But not this summer, because you've got the world's best jumper as a roommate. I'm going to take the word fear right out of your vocabulary.
I realize it is the summer, boys. Missing a meal is not a sacred violation of trust. But still, the two of you have managed to miss 9 meals in the last 14 days, and your present attire also leaves something to be desired.
Well, we were swimming, sir, in the river, and then a little wrestling, and then the sunset. Or did you see it, sir?
No, I'm afraid I missed it.
Oh, a stunner, sir, believe me.
Now, just because it is the summer session does not mean that we can reduce our standards completely. We certainly can't let you boys just run around
Mr.
here.
Prudhomme, sir,
Yes?
the real reason we're late, the reason we're so wrinkled, well, we just had to jump out of that tree.
Vinny!
By the river, sir. We had to because naturally we're preparing for war. I mean, what if they lower the drafting age to 17? Gene and I will both be 17 by the end of the summer, and, well, we are, all right, sir. There isn't any question that we're conforming in every possible way to everything that's happening and everything that's going to happen. So, you see, sir, we were just preparing for life, sir.
You are a young man of very charming arguments, Phineas. But I warn you, cannot rescue you forever.
Oh,
For the moment, yes, but not forever. Now, I would be extremely grateful if the two of you could find time in your future schedule for dinner. Do you think that will be possible?
yes, sir.
Well, all right then. You're safe
Oh.
for the moment. I'll see you in my quarters tonight for the midterm dessert tea. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Oh,
You got away with it. With what? Everything. You get away with everything.
I do not. He's just a sucker for logic. Simple logic, and that's all.
Vinnie,
Yeah,
what's that?
this is a tablecloth.
Cut it out. What is it?
This is gonna be my emblem. Have you ever seen anything like it? This color? My mother sent it up last week.
It makes you look like a fruitcake.
Does it? Well, what do you think would happen if I looked like a fruitcake all over
You
campus?
can't wear something like that all over campus, Phineas. It's a good dress code.
How tall are you?
What?
How tall are you?
The same height as you.
Okay, and how tall is that?
I'm 5'6".
No, you're not. You're 5'5" and a half. Never say you're 5'6". You're 5'5" and a half. That's a rule, Gene. A very important rule.
And what we wear isn't an important rule?
Well, I'll let you answer that yourself.
Is there anything else important I should know?
Always say some prayers before bed, because it might turn out there is a God.
Oh, really? I'll remember that one.
Good. And then there's one final rule, and it's the most important rule of all.
Let me guess. Vinnie, golden rule.
Okay, you might call it that. Vinnie's golden rule.
Which is?
You always win at sports.
But you can't always win at sports, Phineas. So it's not a rule.
But you can, Gene, and you will.
No, you always win at sports. That's what you do. It's a matter of faith, not a rule. And you look ridiculous. Do you have to wear this tonight?
Did you know we bombed the Germans in Central Europe the other day?
Pardon me?
I said our troops bombed the Germans in Central Europe the other day.
What day? Where'd you read that?
Does it really matter where I read it, Gene? The point is, we've got to do something to celebrate. We haven't got a flag. We can't float Old Glory out the window. So I'm going to wear this shirt as an emblem. And I think I just might wear it to the headmaster's dessert tea tonight.
Vinnie.
Yeah.
Have you lost your marbles? This you would not get away with.
Well, I will tell him. I'll tell his wife. I will tell them all. This shirt ties in with the war. We'll say that it comes right down to it. Our school, our Devon, is involved in everything that happens in war. It's all the same world, so it's all the same war. They do not understand this shirt, then they do not understand the bombing of Central Europe.
But I don't think we really bombed in Central Europe, Vinnie.
Oh no? Well, we should have. And I'm going to wear this shirt to prove it.
Jeez, I don't get you sometimes. The things that matter to you is so different from the rest of us. I mean it. Do you remember Sunday when we broke into the locker room just to mess around?
Yeah.
The pool locker room. And you noticed that plaque on the wall. A. Hawkins Parker, it said, I can beat him, you said. So I caught you 3 times. And you beat his record every time.
Are you finished? I'd like to go to tea.
And I said this won't count. We need a photographer, newspaper. Do you know what you said?
Well, of course I know what I said. I'm not going to do it again.
That is my point, Phineas. You only needed to prove it to yourself.
Is that all?
Isn't that enough to prove my point?
Well, I think your point is pretty stupid. We're going to be late for tea if you don't stop blabbering on like an idiot.
I was wrong, you know. You will get away with this, won't you? There's something else I don't understand.
What's that?
Why me? For a friend I need. I'm not good at sports. I don't get away with anything. Why'd you choose me?
Why? Why not?
Okay, he smiled, and so did she. I think that's the first time I've ever seen Mr. Prudhom's wife smile.
She did not. She laughed. I heard her.
Hey, she laughed.
Oh, Mr. Prudhom was pretty gassy tonight. So was his wife.
Meaning,
Well, they talk too much.
they talk too much. What about you?
Me? I talk too much.
You did that speech about the bombing in Central Europe?
Well, yeah.
As long as we don't hit any women or children or old people, in those schools or churches, you sound like a politician.
Yeah, but they liked it. They really liked it. Well, and my shirt. They liked it.
I've never heard of such a load in my life.
You know, I've been thinking, maybe we really didn't bomb Central Europe the other day. I might have been mistaken about that.
You? Mistaken? Oh, how could this be?
No, seriously. Maybe it's not fair to bomb Central Europe. Well, maybe it's not fair to bomb anybody. Not this summer. Well, hey, let's forget about bombing and concentrate on jumping.
Pardon me?
Let's jump in the river.
Now?
Right now. And the first person to say anything unpleasant about war or bombs is going to get a swift kick.
All right.
So you, still afraid to jump?
There's something unpleasant about that question, isn't there?
Guess it depends on how you answer it.
I think it'll be a very pleasant jump.
Will you do me the pleasure of jumping out of that tree first?
Yes. Yes, I will.
We'll form a suicide society.
For what?
A suicide society. And the membership qualification is 1. Jump out of this tree.
The Suicide Society of the Summer Session.
The super suicide society of the summer session. We'll meet every night after dinner.
Every night?
Yeah, we'll get Bobby and Chet and Leopard and Brinker Hadley.
You'll never get Brinker to jump.
Why not?
He's senior class president next year. He's too pompous for a suicide society.
Might be right. Well, it's too bad. It'd be good for him.
And I don't want to meet every night, Phineas. I have things to do.
What other things?
Reading, studying, a million other things to do.
You study all the time, but not this summer. This summer you're going to jump. That's how we'll start every meeting, the Super Suicide Society of Summer Session. And we will always go first, because we're the 2 charter members. Well, come on, get up there, let's go. Good, easy there. Well, don't just stand there shaking, Gene, jump!
Vinnie! Whoa, Vinnie!
Wait, Gene! Oh, Gene, let go! Let go! Oh, Gene, that was great! Oh, come on, Gene! Gene, that jump was the cat's pajamas, Gene!
You saved my life out there, man.
Oh, you'd have made it, pal!
Wait, you practically lost my life up there. I would have been up there if it weren't for you.
Oh, well, sure you would. You're a natural up there.
I'm never going up there again.
Well, you're just scared.
No, I hate it.
Listen, Gene, I want you to have a good time, honest. Well, I know I kind of drag you out here at the point of a gun, but you can't just start a suicide society or jump out of that tree with anybody. So, at the teenage period of life, the proper person is your best pal, which you are.
Never heard someone say that about somebody else. I mean, out loud. We should get on back.
I hold in my hand a ball. A simple, round ball. Do you know why? Well, it's because I'm sick of sissy sports. Sissy Devon summer sports. like badminton. I detest badminton. My fellow suicide members, I am ready for a new sport, and I would hope that you are as well.
What's up, Vinnie?
Yeah. What are you up to?
Whose ball is that?
I like badminton.
I propose that we invent a sport, our own sport, using just this simple round ball.
A new sport. Well, okay.
What sort of sport?
You can't just invent a sport, Phineas.
Let's make it have something to do with the war.
Exactly.
Like Blitzkrieg or something.
Yeah,
What?
like Blitzkrieg baseball or something.
We'll call it Blitzkrieg ball.
Or just Blitzball. Yes, Blitzball. Okay, Gene, you'll start.
Me?
Yeah, run.
Where?
Well, it doesn't matter. Just run. Okay, good. Now, don't hog it. Throw it to one of us or we'll knock you down. What? Yeah.
Blitzball!
Well, naturally, that was completely illegal. You don't use your hands when you knock the ball carrier.
What? You don't?
No, you cross your arms and you butt the ball carrier. All right, Gene, come on, get up. It's your turn again.
I thought possession would have passed to somebody
Not
else.
when you've been knocked down illegally. All right, go. Now, throw it to somebody. Hey, completely okay for the ball to touch the ground. Okay, you got it, Bobby. Knock him down.
What? He's on my team.
There aren't many teams. Knock him down. Okay, Gene, you've got the ball again.
I thought possession would have gone.
No, not when you knock Bobby down. Okay, now run, go. Come on, guys, go. Come on, Gene.
I don't want it!
What?
I don't want it!
Wait, stop. That brings up a very interesting fine point to the game. The receiver can refuse the ball if he chooses. We are all enemies here, so we can and will turn on each other at any time. We'll call it the lapellier refusal. Well, Gene, the ball's still yours. Come on, let's go.
No. We need to rest, Phineas.
Rest.
Y'all don't have as much energy as you do. Rest. Come on. Go to the street.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
very tired.
You can't believe you
Come on.
Yeah, a new sport.
Blitzball.
What did you hear? Seniors are all over in the gym doing calisthenics.
Yeah, they're getting ready to be drafted.
Calisthenics. I ask you, is that any way to prepare for the war?
Ha! Well, I'm not preparing for war. I'm preparing for graduation. And if you really ask me, the only thing really important at Devon is academics.
Well, and if you ask me, the only important thing is sports.
Well, that's because you always win, Vinnie. It's like eating. You sit down to a meal, and you eat. You play any game and you win.
Can't think of anything else but sports. Not even the war. I'm going to enlist as soon as I turn 17.
What about graduation?
Why put it off another year?
Because it's stupidly Devon with a diploma.
You think the Germans care if you have a diploma. The important thing right now is the war. And I, for one, can't wait to get into it.
I can. I think the whole thing's a farce. Don't we have better things to do than shoot each other up?
We're not exactly shooting each other up, Leopard. I mean, the crowds aren't exactly our bosom buddies.
Well, I don't care who they are. I just want to be left alone. I'm going to wax my skis.
Your skis, it's July.
Well, it won't be. Not forever.
He turns 17 next month, and he's afraid they're going to draft him.
Well, nobody's drafting me. I'm graduating. See you in Trigger Gene. Come on, Bobby.
See you, Chet.
Oh, Vinnie, it's a good game. Even if it's obvious you're going to be better than everyone else at playing it.
See you, Bobby.
I better go hit the books. I have a big trick test tomorrow.
Let's jump again.
Finny,
Come on, let's
I
jump.
have to work.
Work. You work too hard. You know everything about English and science and history. What good is trigonometry going to do you?
I have to pass it to graduate for one thing.
But don't give me that. Nobody in Devon has ever been surer of graduation than you are. You just want to be head of the class so you can make a speech.
Well, I mean, someone's got to be head of the class.
Oh, I knew it. Knew that's what you were aiming at.
You wouldn't mind. I mean, if I wound up head of the class. Would you?
Mine? Well, fat chance you've got any way with Brinker Hadley around.
But you wouldn't mind, would you?
I'd kill myself out of jealousy. Will you jump out of that tree with me?
Finny,
Come on, I want to jump.
well, have you noticed when I jump every time I need to work?
Oh, don't keep this up. Your brain will explode. Come on, let's go.
Stop, Finny, just stop! You don't want us to be even, do you?
What do you mean?
That's the the whole reason for jumping and for Blitzball. You want me to ruin my grades.
What are you talking about?
You don't want me getting all the A's while you sit back and get all the trophies. You want me to fail my trig test tomorrow.
You want to study, Gene?
You have no idea what I'm going through. No, not you. Okay, let's jump.
No, we don't have to. It's only a game.
What does that mean?
What? It just means I didn't know you really had to study. I thought it just came to you. But you know what? You can go and study. I'll jump by myself.
Came to me? You mean like sports just comes to you? You have no idea, but I have to work. And you never have to work. All you do is run and jump and charm people, and life just happens for you. But not for me. I need to study. And you know what? So do you.
Me? Listen, I could study forever and I never do better than C's. But it's different for you. You're good.
No, but if you just...
No, but seriously. I know we kid around and stuff. But when you're really good at something, why not be the best, right? And to be the best, you've got to get serious. So we'll chain you to the desk. We'll make sure that you study and get all A's for you, okay?
I'll jump.
No, you can study.
I said I'd jump.
You think you've studied enough already?
Yes.
Well, okay then. We'll jump. Side by side, me and you. A double jump. Neat, huh? Come on. Well, come on, let's climb.
So, you're not jealous of me, are you?
Jealous? Why should I be jealous?
Because I'm jealous of you.
Well, that's stupid. Come on, move out here a little way. Get right next to me.
Sometimes I think you're too good to be true. Sometimes I think I hate you.
I can't hear you, pal. Come on, let's go.
You scare me, Vinnie!
What? Ow! Vinnie!
Here you are, back at Devon for another fabulous fall.
Shut up, Brinker.
Oh, and this whole room all to yourself. I wish I knew how to fix things like you do, Gene.
I said shut up, Brinker.
You probably knew that the entire time that Vinnie wasn't going to be back this term. That's why you chose him for a roommate, right?
How did I know in advance that thing was going to fall and break his leg?
Well, we fixed it. Maybe the entire time he was going to fall.
Stop being so stupid.
Truth hurts, huh?
Truth will out. You got any cigarettes?
Don't got any.
Chet back yet?
Got him yesterday.
Hey, Chet, come on in.
Hi, Gene.
Hey, Chet.
Hi, Brinker. Welcome back, fellas.
Any cigarettes?
Somebody say cigarettes?
Hey, Bobby.
Close the door, Gene.
Oh yeah, and open the window.
Come on, Bobby.
Fine.
Get him out.
There you go. Okay, Brinker, hand me back. Hey. Gosh. Okay, gather around.
Take a seat, guys.
Oh, take Vinnie's bed. It's free this term.
What? Vinnie's not coming back?
Leg's still in a cast.
Jeez, we start football next week.
Well, not Vinnie. Not next week. Not ever. Right, Gene?
That's the latest.
It's the truth. Complete retirement from everything sports. Talked to Pruden yesterday. It's the latest.
Jeez.
I can't imagine that.
No wonder wonder he's not coming back.
Well, he'll be back. You know, Vinnie.
When?
Whenever.
Actually, Gene here did him in. Did him in so he could have this whole room all to himself.
Brinker.
Not a word, not a sound.
What is this, Brinker? You're writing junk longer than anybody I know. Are you trying to get into law school?
So you killed him, did you?
Well, not exactly killed. Vinnie's lying at home in between life and death in the arms of his grief-stricken mother.
Actually, what I did was put a little drop of arsenic into his morning coffee.
Liar! Trying to weasel out of it with a false confession. We know the scene of the crime, high in that funereal tree. There wasn't any poison.
You know about that tree, don't you? Well, please, tell me about the contretemps.
Tell us everything.
Well, first I blackmailed his parents, and I made out with his sister. And then I took Vinnie up to the tree and well, Bobby, why don't you reconstruct the crime for us?
Perhaps you pushed him off.
Lousy bet, Sherlock.
Take a shower before dinner. Good to be back, though. Too bad Vinnie's not here. Right, Gene?
Right, Brinker?
Sounds like Brinker wants a room of his own too.
Guess so.
Hey, when do you think Vinnie's coming back?
Whenever.
Did he write to you?
Right, yeah, he did. I just, didn't write back.
So I guess the Super Suicide Society, the summer session's over. I mean, since summer's over and all. It is over, isn't it, Gene? Since Vinnie's not coming back.
Yeah.
Hey fellas, I see everybody's back.
Everybody who is anybody. Where you been, Leopard?
In my room, waxing my skis.
Same old Leopard. What are you waxing your skis for? It won't snow for 6 weeks yet.
I just want to be ready, you know. Hey Gene, you want to go touring with me this year? I mean, since Vinnie's gone and all.
Yeah, I'd love to. I know this really cool hill over by the tree. There's this really cool rope tow system. And you just slide down the hill.
No, no, no. That's not skiing. Skiing isn't supposed to be fast. Skis are meant for locomotion. You can break a leg with that downhill stuff.
Not that little hill.
Any hill like that, they're ruining skiing in this country. With rope tows and chairlifts and all that. You never get to see anything that way. I like to slow down and see what I'm passing by.
Like beaver dams, right, Leopard?
I happen to like beaver dams, Bobby. It's very interesting the way they adapt to the winter. Have you ever seen it, Gene?
No, I haven't.
Well, you are this winter, you. Hey guys, come on, let's go to supper before Brinker eats it all.
Hey, Leopard. How you ever having your favorite tonight? Beaver brisket.
Gene, fine. You can finish unpacking later.
Oh, I'll catch up with you guys.
It's funny. You're the one who asked for cigarettes, but yet you're the only one who didn't have a smoke.
Well, hey, pal. Where's the brass band?
Vinnie, we were just talking about you.
Well, there's loyalty for you. Talking about me when I'm not even here yet. Help me with this suitcase, you blockhead.
I didn't know you'd be back.
Me. You doubted me. My senior year at Devon.
How's the leg?
Well, it's not good for much, but I still got it. See?
When's the cast coming off?
When I retire, I guess. Nobody wants to take it off. Well, hey, what'd you bring me from down home? Come on, how was Southland? Some sugar cane, molasses, something like that. Okay, never mind. Well, what happened in August? How was your vacation?
Nothing happened. That's not true. We had a fire.
A fire.
Yeah, out back. Took brooms to it, but it only fanned the flames. We had to call the fire department.
Oh, no kidding.
No kidding.
Well, it's good to be back. In this room, I mean. You wouldn't have let them put somebody else in here, would you?
No, of course not.
Okay, I never doubted you. Roommates are roommates. Well, I did have a trace of doubt, but naturally I was completely wrong.
Listen, Phineas,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about you and the, accident.
Oh, will you stop thinking, pal?
I've been thinking because I caused it.
What do you mean you caused it?
I jounced the limb. I deliberately jounced the limb so you would fall off.
Of course you did.
Of course I did.
Of course you did.
Of course
Shut
I
up.
did.
I'm gonna hit you if you don't shut up.
Hit me? You can't even come near me.
I'll kill you if you don't shut up.
You see? Kill me. That's how I felt. That's why I did it. Now you know.
I don't know anything. I'm sick and you make me tired. Go away.
That was a stupid thing for me to say, Phineas. Sorry.
You didn't expect me back? Maybe it just made you a little crazy, right?
Completely over the falls.
Well, hey, let's talk.
What do you want to talk about, Phineas?
I don't know about things like sports. What are you going up for this year?
Crew.
Crew.
Well, managing crew. Assistant crew manager.
Assistant crew manager. Assistant crew manager, are you crazy?
I don't feel like I had to be the big man on campus this year, Phineas.
What?
I don't have time for sports.
Well, if I can't play sports, you sure are gonna play them for me.
I'm not as good as you are, Phineas.
Well, that's because you're lazy. But we'll make you good, better, the best ever.
When do you stop?
Stop what?
This constant believing and pushing in anything. It's annoying, Phineas. When do you just stop?
Why? Why should I stop?
I don't know.
See? Don't know. But I do. We're gonna make you a real athlete. Yes, there's a definite chance you'll be ready for the 44 Olympics.
Jeez, you're impossible. You know that.
Okay, faster!
I can't, Phineas.
Move!
I can't breathe.
Come on! Okay, stop! Stop! Where's a towel? What's this crap about no maids?
There's a war going on, if you don't mind.
Here, use this. Hey, that was your best time yet? Can you feel it? You were flying up there.
I can, Phineas.
Laziness. That's what it was all along.
Maybe.
Yes, you will definitely be ready for the 44 Olympics.
There isn't going to be an Olympics in 44. It's only a couple years away, and the war.
The war? The war. Have you really swallowed all that stuff?
What stuff?
Well, about there being a war.
What?
There isn't any war. Don't be a
What
sap.
are you talking about?
There's no war.
What?
Come on. It's all a joke.
Phineas, are you still under the influence of medicinal drugs or something?
No? You are. So is everybody else. That's what this whole war thing is. One medicinal drug. Hey, listen, did you ever hear the Roaring Twenties? Everybody drank bathtub gin and young people did just what they wanted?
Yeah?
Well, they didn't like that. You see, the preachers, the old ladies, the stuffed shirts. So then they arranged prohibition and everybody just got drunker. So then they got really desperate and arranged the Depression. That kept people who were young in the 30s in their place. They couldn't use that tack forever. So for us in the 40s, they cooked up this war fake.
And, who are they, Phineas?
The fat old men who don't want us crowding them out of their jobs.
You know, If you play this game with yourself too much, they'll have a reservation for you at the funny farm.
In a way, Gino, pal, the whole world is a funny farm. But it's just the fat old men who get the joke.
And you.
Well, yes, and me.
Why should you get the joke and the rest of us be in the dark?
Because I've suffered. We'll do 90 of them. Well, come on, pal, move.
How's the training coming, guys?
We've got us a champion here, Brinker.
No kidding. Guys, Leopard's gone.
What?
I said he's gone.
What do you mean gone? Like down the hall to the bathroom?
He enlisted. The ski troops. Saw some film yesterday called The Warriors of Winter about skiing for your country or some junk like that. It went right to his idiotic Vermont heart. I tell him, you can't stand downhill skiing. You have to be always on the move, always in a hurry. He says skiing has to evolve, it has to change. For the sake of the war. He says if things don't evolve, they perish. And this morning, Leopard's gone. Guess old Leopard evolved too.
Jeez. Old Leopard. He was the last one I thought would enlist in the army. I mean, he hates the war.
He was turning 18 next month. I would have got him anyway.
What if Leopard's the one to turn the tides? I can see it now. Leopard liberates Tunisia.
Leopard on the Burma Road.
Leopard stands at Stalingrad. Let's build him a statue.
Write him a song.
Give him a toast.
Ah.
What's wrong, Vinnie?
If somebody gave Leper a loaded pistol and put it in Hitler's temple, Leper would miss.
What are you saying, Vinnie? Are you saying Leopard isn't a hero?
For who? The fat old men? The war's a fake. Leper's not. He hasn't enlisted. He's just off maybe skiing. Or, you know what? Training for the Olympics, too.
Cut the crap, Vinnie. Gene, I think it's time we enlist.
Let's talk about it later.
No, I'm serious this time, Gene. I want to enlist, and I want you to enlist with me.
The two of you, you're too young.
We're 18. We can enlist whenever we want. Why wait until they draft us? Or isn't that what you said, Gene?
Was that what you said, pal? Are you thinking of enlisting?
Just thought it would be better to have a choice than to be drafted.
You thought?
It was just something we were talking about the other day.
Was that what you were talking about, Brinker?
Just an idea, Vinnie.
Just a stupid idea, Phineas.
The trouble with you two is that you just don't want to organize the Winter Carnival this year.
Winter Carnival. Wait, Vinnie, what Winter Carnival?
The Devon Winter Carnival.
Devon's never had a winter carnival, Vinnie.
Oh, but they will this year, and we'll organize it. Well, the main event can be sports. I expect a ski jump.
Ski jump? You can't put a ski jump here. It's as flat as a pancake.
And some slalom races, and a little track. Okay, Gene, what committee do you want to head?
The Snow Statue Building Committee?
Oh, there you go. Shouldn't tax you too much, old pal. Well, Brinker, you can handle the music and the food.
Music, food. What music would you want? What food would you even want?
Oh, you'll think of something, Brinker. And then, well, we'll need somebody to kind of beautify the place. Holly wreaths, stuff like that. Well, I know, Leopard.
Vinnie, Leopard's gone. Remember?
So he is. Leopard would be gone. Somebody else, then.
Wait, Vinnie, what exactly are we celebrating here?
Why, winter, I guess.
Winter.
That's right. Winter.
Only you, Vinnie, celebrate winter. Vinnie. Get off there before you fall off.
Oh, come on. I'm about to announce the decathlon breaker. Shut up. Your attention, please. Now, immediately follow the downhill bobsled competition.
Yeah.
And of course, the ski jump competition. We come to the most grueling and the most important event of the day.
Vinnie, isn't that my 10th grade bowling trophy?
Oh, it is, Bobby, and it'll do just fine. My fellow athletes, the decathlon.
Yeah!
You are about to witness one of Devon's finest and own Olympic candidate. My best pal, Gene Forrester, qualified for the 1944 Olympic Games.
Yeah!
As you know, Gene and I have been training for nearly 3 months now.
Hip hip!
Hooray! Oh, and he is about to demonstrate his exceptional ability.
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray! He will, after firing a Bobby Vane's cap pistol, perform the following. He will run 1/2 mile down the river, return on a designated path through the woods, walk 20 yards over the footbridge on his hands, climb the embankment, hurl a cane pole from atop the boathouse, sprint to the dock, and return here with a running long jump right here at this tree. Well, yeah! Do you think you can do that, Gene?
Absolutely.
For me, pal.
For you, Phineas.
Okay. Well, have I got a surprise for all of you?
What is it, Vinnie?
What are you getting at here, Vinnie?
Chet, bring it out.
Cider!
Oh!
And not just cider, men. Very, very hard cider. The best to be found. To Devon.
Yeah! Go on.
To Devon!
To Devon. There you go, Bobby.
Come on, Bobby.
To Vinnie.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, don't hog it.
Come on,
Pass
get
it
over
over.
here.
Let's go.
Yeah.
There you go, Brinker. What do you got?
To the war!
Wait, what? There isn't any war. There never has been. To Devon, to us, and to peace, to our peace.
To peace!
To the decathlon, and, well, to Gene, everybody, to Gene.
To Gene!
Okay, get the music going,
All right.
everybody. Dance, have a good time, really.
Come on. Oh, there you go.
Oh, this is my favorite. Everybody, dance, seriously. Brinker, come on down here. Oh, don't you. Hey, there you go. Dance, laugh. Hey. Laugh, come
Screw
on.
laughter! Screw laughter! Hear me? Screw it! What do you know about what's funny, huh?
Hey, Leopard, when'd you get back?
Shut up, Brinker.
You want to leave, Lip?
Leave. Now there's something funny. I escaped.
Escaped? People just don't escape from the army, Leopard.
And just what do you know about the army?
That's no normal thing to do.
And just what do you know about normal?
Hey, Leopard, you haven't gone all psycho on us, have you?
I said shut up, Brinker. I came to talk to Gene.
Hey, Leopard, we're kind of in the middle of things here. Why can't this wait till later?
Because I want to talk now.
Okay, Lep, why don't you fellas go talk now?
What is it, Leopard?
They were going to give me a Section 8, Gene. A discharge. For nuts in the service. Do you know what that means? I'll be screwed for life.
It's okay, Leopard. You can just go back.
Why don't you listen? I saw a woman's face on a man's body.
What?
I said I saw a woman's face on a man's body.
You mean you imagined it, right?
They got us up when it was pitch black outside, and they had food. Like the kind we throw out here. All I wanted to do was sleep. I got falling to sleep all day, but I never slept at night.
I'm sure, Leopard, that's something very common.
And this man in the bunk next to me, he had a cough, you see. A cough like his stomach was going to come up. So I couldn't eat, you see.
But, Leopard, a lot of men...
I felt so tired and so hungry. I felt like I was turning inside out.
Listen, Leopard.
And then one day, things started to change, to look funny. One day, I just couldn't make out the corporal's face.
Leopard, please, just calm down.
It started changing into faces I knew from somewhere.
This I don't want to hear every ugly detail, Leopard.
It was your face, Gene, and Breaker's, and mine.
This has nothing to do with me, Leopard.
And then this woman's face. This woman's face on a man's body. And I yelled. I screamed like a savage.
This has nothing to do with me.
Right, because you're a swell guy, Gene. Never done anything psycho. Never felt anything savage.
You're crazy. You know that? You're certified crazy nut. Hey!
Whoa.
Like screaming.
Let go of me.
Like escaping.
Stay away.
Like knocking Vinnie out of that tree.
Leopard!
Leopard, you saw that?
Maybe.
That's a lie.
Wait, Leopard, were you down at the riverbank at that time? Now, come on, Leopard, you better tell us.
Why should I implicate myself, Brinker? You always did take me for a fool, didn't you? I'm not going to tell you everything, and then have it used against me later. I'm not going to tell you everything just because it happens to suit your little lawyer personality.
You're gonna tell us because it's important.
So am I! I'm important! You all never realized it, but I'm important too! You be the fool now, Brinker.
I don't care about this, Brinker.
Well, you better. This is the type of thing we should all care about. Now, Leopard, tell us, were they up on the limb at the same time?
Maybe.
Well, who was first?
I couldn't tell.
What does that mean?
The sun was in my eyes.
Well, then how could you see anything then?
I shaded my eyes. Then I could see the two of them, standing up there with the sun shining all around them like golden machine gun fire.
Hey, Brinker, this is stupid.
The two of them look as black as death, if you want to know. Standing up there with the sun blazing all around them.
He is a crazy man.
Okay, so what happened next?
They moved
How did they move?
like an engine.
Like an engine.
I can't think of the name, but it has two pistons. The first one sinks, and then the second one sinks.
Okay, so you mean one moved and shook the other one's balance.
I suppose so.
All right, now, Leopard, was the one who fell, was Phineas, was he the one who moved first or second?
I said I don't care about this.
We don't have all the facts yet.
You get every fact, Brinker. You collect every fact, and I'm telling you that I do not care.
Phineas!
Hey,
Vinnie!
Hey, move.
Watch out, Leopard!
Right there, away!
Careful!
Get him over here. Set him down, set him down.
Stop.
Give me your jacket. Help me with his head, help me with
Phineas, are
his
you
head.
okay? Don't touch his leg. He's shaking.
It's okay, it's okay. Well, Gene, aren't you gonna get a doctor? Hurry!
Who's there?
It's me.
Come to break something else in me?
No, you just came to fix your
To
leg.
fix mine. To fix
Hey!
mine.
Phineas! Stop it, Phineas! I'm sorry, Phineas! I tried to tell you before! I said I tried.
I know. I remember.
You're so different from the rest of us, Phineas. Things that matter to you, the things that are important. It scared me, Phineas. I'm sorry. The doctor says it's a simple fracture this time. Pull you out for an hour and fix it right up. I'm sorry.
I wish there wasn't any war.
But there isn't with that old man who just made it
Listen,
up.
there is a war on. And I don't think I can take this with a war on.
Hey, what, Phineas?
What good are you in the war with a busted leg?
Well, you sit.
I've been writing to the Army and the Navy and the Marines. I even wrote to the Canadians. They won't even take me. No soap, Gene, not with this leg. I wrote to General de Gaulle and Chiang Kai-shek. I even wrote to the Russians.
You wouldn't like it in Russia, Vinnie.
I'll hate it everywhere else where I can't be in this war.
Vinnie,
I want to be a part of it.
Vinnie, you couldn't be a part of the war even if your leg wasn't all busted up. You'd be ridiculous in a war. There'd be a lull in the fighting, and you go over to the other side and start fielding a game of baseball. And then you'd be over there teaching them English, and one thing would lead to another. And you borrow one of their uniforms, and they borrow one of ours. You'd make a terrible mess out of war, Phineas. A terrible, terrible mess.
It was just some kind of impulse you had in that tree. Right? I mean, it wasn't anything you really felt. Maybe something that came from deep inside that's been there all along, but it wasn't anything personal.
It was something crazy. Something blind. I didn't mean it. Can you believe that?
I know. And I believe you.
We had a tree like this when I was growing up. It was over a lake. I never climbed it. And when I was small, I was always too frightened. And when I got bigger, I was just too smart, I guess. You know, Gene, I never jumped blindly into anything, not even water. Never even tried.
How is he, sir?
You know, this is something that I believe that boys of your generation are going to see a lot of. Something that you're going to have to get used to.
Mr. Prudhomme, please.
Finney's dead. We should have sent him to Boston. It was a simple set and no reason to move him, the doctor said. So we decided to do it right here. Somewhere in the middle of it, his heart simply stopped without warning. I mean, how do you explain that? The doctor doesn't know. He thinks that maybe when he moved the bone, some of the marrow escaped into his bloodstream and could have gone directly to his heart. We just don't know. It just stopped. That's the only explanation.
The marrow of his bones?
There are risks. There are always risks. An operating room is just a place where the risks are a little more formal than in other places. You know, an operating room, a war. You know, when I went to see him, when he was lying there, just waiting, he wasn't even afraid.
Afraid? Why should Finney be afraid? Only Finney never saw the enemy. Not like we do. Not like I did. Even if there's an enemy out there at all.